Peace and love, family. Shalom, shalom. I saw a post today which says that, and this is a scientific post, which says that if you masturbate 2 times a week, you will increase your lifespan by 20%. This is a scientist, somebody who claims to be educated. He says if you masturbate twice a week, you increase your lifespan by 20%. Family, if we don't use our head, we will die a simpleton. If we don't learn to use our minds, we will be duped by every nonsense. Even the Bible says, if do not believe every philosophy, because it will move you to and from. You end up like an unsteady man who is moved back and forth by the waves. Because these new philosophies, they come from this one side, they'll convince you to do this, and they'll move you to this side, and then they'll convince you to this side, and they'll move you to that side. So the issue, family, is you need to learn to think, you need to learn to use your head, you need to learn to use your own logic, you need to learn to pray, you need to learn to have discernment, you need to pray for discernment, you need to do your own research, you need to do your own studies, you need to learn to be wise. Fam, this is what I mean. Everything in life, everything is a combination of two energies, a male and a female. That's what, but every atom basically is a combination of a male and a female, a yin and a yang, a male and a female. And everything in the world is made up of atoms. Therefore, these atoms, when they combine, they form one thing. Two, when they come together, they form one thing. That's how life comes to being. That's the reason why a child has a father and a mother. That's the reason why you know that no child will ever just come from one side of the parent. Why I'm saying this? When you masturbate, when you self-pleasure, it is missing the other element. Sex was meant, intercourse, it was meant to be between a man and a woman, a man and a woman, the male and the female, two energies coming together. And during the intercourse, you are giving, you give of your life force, you give of your energy, you give of your essence. And the other party, it gives off as well. So you give and you take. So it's not just energy that you're just taking out. That's the reason why when the two come together, it's called the baryon mode. The baryon, when the two energies are crashing together, the female and the male are coming together, crashing into each other. These two energies, they will form something. They will form new life. Because you're giving and you're taking. But when you masturbate, family, it's only one energy, your energy, be it just your male energy. You're just giving, you're just oozing out life force, you're just oozing out energy, and you're not getting anything in return. There's nobody else to give you, it's just the male. That's the reason why there's nothing creative happening, there's nothing of essence, nothing is happening, it's just full waste. Because, as I was saying earlier, two atoms where life exists is male and the female, yin and the yang, but this one is just the one side, the yang just trying to do something, nothing will happen. It's just a waste of energy, a waste of life force. It's just the yin just trying to produce something. It produces waste. It will kill your life. Your life force is just oozing out of you. Your life force is coming out. There's no yang in that yin. There's no male in that female. There's nothing happening. It's just full waste. And family, when you look at that, fam, when you look at that, energy, sex is spiritual. Sexual intercourse is spiritual. It's something of a spiritual nature. That's the reason why it is just not something that is allowable just to be had. Peace, fam.